Cheers. Even though you already sipped it.
I'll take another sip with you. Bah. It says not whiskey, but that's okay.
It is okay.
It is okay. I'm not going to be able to get that off before we start.
Yes. Bloop. That's actually really good. It does taste like fall.
It does. I know. That's why when I was making it, I was like, everyone was like, we need a drink of the month for November. And I think it was last minute. And I was like, let's just make a sour. And then I made that. And then I was like, boom, November sour. Done.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DVD Extras. As always, my name is Chris, and this is my co-host.
This is not the DVD Extras.
Oh shit, did I say DVD Extras?
God damn it, Chris. We haven't even done the podcast yet.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Best of Five. I am your host, Chris, and as always, this is my co-host, Jory.
As always.
As always.
I'm always here.
Except when it's not.
Except when it's not me, it's always me.
Exactly.
60% of the time, it works every time.
There we go. I love Peter Pan. It's my favorite movie.
That's not from Peter Pan.
Oh. Well, awkward.
Different.
Anyway.
It's a different film.
How's your day been, Jory? Working?
Good. Busy.
Pooping?
But also not bad. Yeah. Definitely pooped today. You pooped today?
Yeah, once.
Yeah. I might have had two. Jeepers.
Ooh.
I can't remember.
I haven't had two yet. Yeah. I always have the morning one and then like right before bed brushing my teeth one.
Yeah. See, I have like a...
I might also shower tonight.
Like a midday poop.
Oh, yeah.
Midday poop. I used to be a morning and then sometimes evening guy. Now I'm like a midday, late night / early morning, if you will. Pooper,
yeah.
You know?
It's always like when I wake up, though. Sometimes I wake up and just have to make a BM.
Yeah, a bingo master.
Yeah, definitely a bingo master.
That's what that stands for. No, I get it. No,
I love how we started off this episode talking about pooping. That's great.
Congrats. You're welcome.
Everybody poops. Have you not read the book?
Welcome, guys. Everybody does poop.
Or seen the entire subcategory on specific websites?
It's pretty much one of the most important things you could do with your body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, drink water, poop, and pee. Poop and pee, I think, are maybe tied.
Yeah, they might go intertwined.
Drink water is...
I would say like eat food might be before. Breathe might be number one. Breathe, drink water.
I think it's like breathe, drink water, eat, piss, and then poop. And I think those are your top 5 things you should be doing with your life. If you ever need fitness advice, just hit us up.
Yeah, because you can tell we're the fittest people that you know.
Fitness right there is breathe, drink water, eat, piss, poop.
Yeah, in that order.
Just keep doing that and just focus on that stuff.
The 5 Ps.
Yeah.
Breathe, drink water.
Drink water. Pee. Piss and poop.
Piss and poop.
So, you're welcome.
Well, with that being said, you should probably move on to round number 1.
Maybe.
Round 1.
Alrighty, guys. Speaking of fitness, our first...
Fitness boys.
Fitting these nuts in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Anywho.
What's the first topic?
The first topic, speaking of fitness, is steroids. We did not plan this. We just ended up talking about, all of our fitness tips, and then immediately pulled steroids out of the hat. So that's great.
Controversial, I guess, opinion. I don't give a shit about steroids. If more professional athletes were on steroids, it would be way more entertaining.
This is what I think about that, because I like what you're saying. I think if we had 2 separate leagues, the Natty League and the Steroids League, respectfully,
that might be good. That might be good.
I'd probably watch both, because I'd really like to see the craziness of the Steroids League.
What if we had 3?
I just want to see guys.
What if we had like the Steroids League
or gals,
the Natty League, and then just like the average Joe League?
Oh, I would. I would watch the Average Joe League.
Hey, you're drafted to the Average Joe League, and you have 6 weeks to train to play professional baseball.
Yep. Well, and also it's like so. The best way to do the Average Joe League would be not going to burp in the mic like gee, even though you guys probably maybe heard that. The Average Joe League would be like the actual war draft, I think. So everyone puts their name in at 18.
Yeah. Yep.
And you just get drafted. And you get paid a lot of money. It's almost like the lottery, where it's like if you win, you get paid a lot of money. Yeah, you could get hurt. But
Full medical expenses on you, by the way.
No, not at all.
But I feel like that's the risk reward kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I think your medical expenses get paid if you get injured, but
we'll see.
Or at least like some kind of like health benefits for the rest of your life or something.
Yeah.
Something in the Average Joe League needs to really pay off well.
Dude, what if like you just had like an opportunity to be drafted into like the normal league? Like if your team wins the World Series, you get a promotion into the actual MLB or something silly like that.
I mean, maybe. I bet there's guys out there that are fucking good that have never even thought about trying out because they're like, I'm not good enough.
Or they like got hurt or something and they just missed their opportunity and they're still like, 30, 32, and they're still ripped.
Banging, dude. And they probably have rehabilitated that injury. They're probably good enough now, but also it's hard to get back into it.
Or they could be hardcore drug addicts, so they're just like bad to work with and you're like, hey, this doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've really gotten off topic from the steroids, but an Average Joe league.
Hey, no, we didn't because I said they're a hardcore drug addict and steroids are drugs.
You're right.
Full circle.
Steroids. There's two sides of steroids. There's the abusive side where you get real just jacked.
Yeah, and there's the rehabilitation medically.
Yeah. Okay.
Given.
Yeah. And I think they're important to be around for those things. They're useful. And also, I don't know.
It also doesn't even say steroids in sports. It just says steroids in general. Yeah.
But I also feel like if you're in like the WWE, you better be on steroids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like not like a high dose, but like a moderate amount.
You better be ripping a little bit of steroids, or at least some tea. Taking some
a moderate amount of tea.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like a new thing that's science is trying to back up a lot more. Is that they're giving 40 to 50-year-old men like a low dose of tea. That's testosterone if you guys don't know. Just to like get back, like, because old guys are like, oh, I wish I was younger, and they're just giving them low doses of tea, and they're just like, oh, I feel like I'm younger. So I guess it's having like very positive medical feedback.
There's a lot of interesting stuff about testosterone that's happening. There's a lot of abuse of it. There's a lot of people who are taking it who don't need to take it. Their T levels are fine and they don't need to be consuming testosterone. But if you take it in that state, it acts almost as steroids, and it gives you that muscular benefit. And, it
like
gives
a nice
you like
boost.
a steroid style benefit. But
I think
isn't it
the whole concept to reboost your metabolism and give you energize you to do stuff? Yeah.
But it's tough though too, because once you get on something like that, just like anything, you get so used to it being artificially put in your body that your body's like, sick, I don't need to make this anymore. So there is downsides, and there is a proper way to get on and get off. Similar to steroids, though. I feel like
there is.
There's a right way to get on steroids and a right way to get off steroids, and then there's, a very wrong way to do it.
Yeah, because I definitely had a buddy who, like, in high school, he literally got his entire shoulder ripped out of his socket.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, to the point where it literally tore his pec off.
Disgusting.
Like, just ripped it right off. And he was like, yeah, man, I was on HGH for a long time, but it was rehab, so this entire side of my body looked like the fucking Hulk, and this side was all, like, fat old man. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sure they also, they weaned him on, they weaned him off, they did it in the right context.
Had proper rehab exercises.
Yeah, it's not just like fucking shooting tea into your butt cheek or shooting steroids into your butt cheek and getting yacked.
Yeah, wished for the best.
Getting yacked.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess let's go back onto the whole steroid league. So everyone will always say the best era of baseball was the early 2000s, the home run era, the juice.
Bonds, baby.
Yeah, they call it the juiced ball era because in the defense of the MLB, the balls were juiced and they flew further, so you had way more home runs
in the balls,
but
of the players.
It wasn't. It wasn't just the balls. It was everyone's balls. But
honestly, I think that was. I'm not a baseball
Barry
guy,
Bonds,
but
Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco
of baseball.
Yeah, just crushing.
Here's the thing: those are like some of the most valuable. If you're thinking of a collector aspect, those are some of the most valuable cards.
Yeah,
it's this juiced era in baseball. Well, besides like OG, you know what I mean? Obviously, like fucking Babe Ruth and whatnot, but
Hank Aaron,
but man, the juice era in baseball,
dude, and
people want those cards because those guys were
those
and
guys
they were
fucking
monsters.
crushed.
And if you saw them before Juice, they just kind of looked like nice little teenagers.
Yeah.
And then they got juiced, and then they were all of a sudden dads.
Dude, and like it's weird because steroids, like they weren't like broad, but as soon as they started taking steroids, they somehow just grew outwards.
Oh my god, yeah.
And just
They're
became
like
mammoth of people.
normal, very fit young men, and then all of a sudden they just started to grow this way.
Yeah.
Nobody got fat, everyone got more cut.
Yeah,
but
they grew
started
out.
to grow this way, and their heads got bigger. When you take steroids,
fucking
do your
30-inch
head-
neck.
Hey, anybody who's a doctor or a nurse out there or any sort of medical professional that can tell me, if you take steroids, does your head get bigger? Please let
I don't
me
know. Maybe just everything grows.
Oh.
Everything.
Uh-oh.
But anyway, that is time.
That is time.
Yeah, so I guess give us your thoughts on steroids.
Let us know what you
whether
think.
good or bad. If you've done steroids, now let's just keep it. If you've done legal steroids, I don't want to hear about your illegal use
Honestly,
of drugs.
I actually don't give a shit if you've done steroids legally, so please don't comment about that. Just comment about anything other than that.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts. I don't want to know what you've done in your life, so just comment about that. Also, let us know if the Average Joe's League is $1 million idea.
Oh yeah. We have to definitely have the Average Joe League.
Because Joe's versus Schmoes.
Oh, that was a thing.
That was a really good series.
Yeah.
On television where it was like, or Joe's versus athletes. I don't even know.
Joe's versus pros.
Joe's versus pros.
Joe's versus pros.
That was a phenomenal series, and I was glued to the TV as a child when I saw that.
But I'd rather see just Joe's facing Joe's with a chance to face the pros.
Joe's versus Joe's.
Yeah,
I
so
wanna
it's
see
like
Joe's versus
it's like
Joe's.
the best Joe team versus the worst pro team, and if the Joe team beats the pro team, then it's just floop.
Then they just switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, then everyone on the pro team's fired and all the Joes get hired.
Or they just get demoted to the Joe League.
Maybe, dude.
And they have to disperse their team amongst the Joes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that.
Anyway,
Let us know what you think.
let us know.
Thanks, guys.
Moving on to number 2.
Round 2.
Welcome back to round number 2. It's going to be fall traditions.
Fall
Tradition. So, I mean, if I'm just starting off, I mean, Thanksgiving is obviously a fall tradition, but
It is. Yeah.
I don't have much more than that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
This drink's going to me a new fall tradition for
November
me. Ellie.
Sours, dude,
Yeah.
from 477 Distilling. Fall tradition. November Sours made by yours truly. Me came up with this beverage. But also, pumpkin patch. Fall tradition.
I guess I used to go to the pumpkin patch to get a pumpkin, but then I just ran out of time. So now I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Honestly-
It's October 25th. I need to fucking go to King Soopers.
And it's not just about the pumpkin. It's about getting real dirty and gross in public. You know, and you can do that at King Soopers too.
Just
but-
dive in the barrel.
Yeah, you're just digging around.
Yeah.
Honestly, I go mostly for the gourds. I want those cute little gourds.
Oh, you don't even want like the pumpkins. You want the
Yeah,
various
I
other
get
gourds.
A pumpkin,
yeah, you
but
want the
I
other
the
gourds.
mini pumpkins and the gourds when I go to a pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
typically.
you like some squash or what?
or a corn maze.
See, I've never been to a corn maze. There are multiple times where
I love a non-scary corn maze. I'm not a
Well,
big haunted house guy. Those
yeah, same. See, and
those
like I
spook me.
don't really like
get
spooky
spooked.
season too much, but
yeah.
there's multiple times where I told my parents I was going to the corn maze and just went to my buddy's
smoke
house
crack.
and just did drugs.
Yeah, did drugs and drank a whole bunch.
Yeah, and then we came back. They're like, "You smell like weed." I'm like, "I don't know, man. It's fucking corn. I don't know."
What? That's nature. I
Yeah,
just smell
that's
like
neat.
nature.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any fall traditions, so I don't know if you have any outside of the norm.
I don't think I have any outside of the norm, but I think it's like, yeah, you know, go to the pumpkin patch, dress up.
Yeah.
Obviously Thanksgiving, of course. I'm trying to think if I have any other
Yeah, I wanted to
go
kind of.
to fall.
I wanted to keep doing like a Friendsgiving show with
Yeah.
Ben Pooh and this band. Fuck, they're gonna hate me. They don't watch this, but it's Crispy and the Secret Recipe is the name of their band.
Nice.
And we try to do like a whole like family jam kind of thing. And last year it got so fucked up. But this year, our singer and guitar player is going to be out of town. That's the same person if you didn't know.
Yeah, out of the
Out of country.
Out of the country. Yeah.
Because he's a cunt tree.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, that was a tradition.
We love that guy.
That was a tradition that I kind of did. There's multiple friends that do like a pre-Thanksgiving show that I go to.
I feel like I have,
but not too many.
More like summer traditions.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like I do this event every summer or do that.
Yeah, like now it's become a tradition. I mean, I used to go to the Grilly Stampede regardless, but now it's like, well, I've been to the Grilly Stampede every day for the last like 3 Stampedes, so I think that's a new true by this point.
Yeah.
Not really on purpose, but just happenstance.
I half yawned in the middle of Chris's story because it sucked so much.
Hey, thanks.
Just kidding. It was great. That's just, it's a little late, so we're getting a little sleepy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But traditions, no. Yeah. I'm trying to think of more fall because I feel like I have some, and I feel like there's just stuff I do.
Fall is my favorite season, but not for the traditions. It's because
fashion.
I love fall sweaters.
Fashionista. Yeah, Chris is a fall fashionista.
Yeah. And just when you're a husky person, you can wear sweaters and you feel comfortable all the time.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's great.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Even if you're not a husky person, you can still enjoy sweaters, everyone. Yeah. But no, I think it's more of like I enjoy fall so much because of long sleeve tees, jeans, sweaters, like things like that, like the fun fall fashion, which might sound silly, but that's what I really enjoy.
I mean, people talk shit on pumpkin spice, but I fuck with pumpkin spice.
Damn, dude, I love pumpkin spice shit, and I love spice. Well, it's really funny because it's this weird like connection of I only enjoy pumpkin spice things in the fall.
Yeah.
Like if I was to have anything spiced not in the fall, I would be like, this is so gross. Or winter. Dude, I guess I'll have it during the winter.
Well,
too,
even winter, I cut it off because there's like when I invite people to like a Christmas themed thing and they bring pumpkin pie, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, I like pumpkin pie for Christmas.
No, honestly,
you want to know the craziest? You want to know the craziest time that I still enjoy a sweet pumpkin pie? April.
Really?
Easter.
Is that? You do Easter pie,
Easter pumpkin pie, dude. And that's abnormal, and normally that doesn't happen. But if someone was to accidentally
just bring a pumpkin
pie to Easter, they had it frozen in their freezer.
Or they're the person who knows how to make it from scratch.
Sure, whatever. They have canned pumpkin and they figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
So,
all right, that's fair.
Here's the thing. I fucking like pumpkin pie, dude.
Man, I'm not against pumpkin pie, but it's never the go-to pie.
It's not that good, but I like it.
There's something that's just traditional about it. That's like, yes, pumpkin pie is
just right.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is like right now.
If it ain't pumpkin, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
If it ain't pumpkin, it ain't thumpkin.
If it ain't pumpkin, it ain't thumpkin. As they say.
Yeah, well, they definitely do say that.
Yeah.
But I guess like even for like Thanksgiving,
pumpkin, it ain't thumping my can, if you know what I'm saying.
But a lot of my family is from Nebraska or like Texas, so
we don't have cornbread.
Well, we don't have pumpkin pie. We have
cornbread,
pecan pie.
Oh, dude, pecan pies.
Yeah, it's pecan. Pecan,
peekaboo and pie, pecan pie.
I call them pecans. I don't care.
Listen to this. Pecan boo and pie. If you had a pecan pie mixed with a blueberry pie, has anybody ever done that?
A pecan blue?
Please comment if you've ever done a pecan blueberry pie because that sounds fucking banging.
I mean, Have
you ever had one of those?
No. Is it real?
Have you ever heard of that? No. I just made it up because I said pecan boo and pie or whatever the fuck I said.
Oh, pecan blue, man. Yeah, all right.
And a pecan blueberry pie. I'm gonna figure that out this year, and I'll get back to you guys because pecan pie is just like
pecan
sugar.
Pie is fucking delicious.
It's just a fucking pound of gelatinous sugar.
Well, it's butter
with pecan. Yeah, it's like butter,
sugar,
but it's like
and pecan.
It gelatinizes at a certain point.
Vanilla. That's what that's the butter. Yep. That's the butter for you.
Cover it with pecans, and it's absolutely delicious. But imagine if you had blueberries in that butter mix. I'm talking the guts. Right. I'm not talking the top. I wanted I want the roasty pecans on top, but I want the blueberry mashed into the guts.
All right, I might have to do that. All right. Because my family, I guess, like, if we're going traditions, like, it's traditional for us to make pecan pie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and pecan pie fucking slaps, dude.
So
nobody's gonna disagree that pecan pie is one of the best pies.
Maybe I should make 2 this year and make your pecan blue, man.
You should, and then bring some on the episode, and we can live taste it for the people.
All right. Well, anyway, that was definitely time, but now my culinary brain is like, I'm kind of down to fuck around.
Pecan blueberry pie would be phenomenal.
Blue can pie?
And it was just, you call it whatever the fuck you want, but it was just like the word association.
You have to name it. It's your baby.
No, it's us together right now. It was the word association of whatever I said. And the fans will know because they just heard it, but I already forgot what I said. And it was something along the lines.
You were having a fucked up accent. You were like, Burkum,
I was doing something stupid, and it was like, it just made me think, pecan pie plus
blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie?
I got a pecan. I got a blueberry. Huh. Pecan blueberry pie.
Exactly. And that was
terrible. That was awful.
Shit. That was the vibe inside my brain.
You have the longest cord, and you're still catching it.
I whipped it around the side, and then it got caught under my shoe, and then I kicked it a whole bunch.
Well, anyway, let us know about your fall traditions.
Let us know about any fucked up pies you've ever made, too.
Or pies.
I'm actually really curious.
I'm more curious about the pies.
I'm really curious about the pies.
Give us some good pie recipes so we can try it out for a Thanksgiving episode.
I love that.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Next one.
Next
round. Round 3.
Coming into round number 3. I swear to God, we're not planning this.
We have not planned this episode out at all, for real. No jokes.
So what is round number 3, Jory?
Unfortunately, we have been put in this situation. It is desserts. This round
and this topic came from G misspelling desserts the first time we were supposed to do it, and putting deserts, and we ended up talking about deserts the whole time.
Yeah,
and now this meme, yeah. But yeah, I guess we can just continue talking about that pecan blue,
Here's
man.
The best part, Chris and I talked about the pecan blueberry pie for probably like 2 minutes after.
Yeah.
That was not put on the podcast. So,
what if you had like a blueberry whiskey, and you did like a pecan blueberry whiskey pie?
I think blueberry vodkas are more of a thing than like a blueberry whiskey, and I think blueberry would get lost.
But a vodka pie isn't a thing either.
I know, but you would mix your blueberry vodka with your blueberry whiskey and make
a blueberry
whiskey pie.
All right, that's fair.
I think that would be the way you would have to handle that situation.
Yeah, I would just have to, like, only way I can think about doing it is like making a blueberry simple.
Yeah.
And using that as a sugar substitute.
Yeah. But I mean, just mash blueberries into your cane sugar simple syrup and boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hope for the best.
Or you could buy a already made blueberry syrup like Monin. Like a Monin blueberry syrup, and you're gonna have to spend like a little bit more on that pie, but it'd be interesting to see the difference.
And because like if I remember correctly, it's like there's like 5 things that go into a pecan
price
pie.
Is buying cane sugar and blueberries, though, frozen blueberries.
Yeah, probably
a similar price. So you could just buy like a bottle of Monin. It's like $7.50s.
But yeah, I guess like on the topic, like, what is your go-to dessert? You a pie guy, a cake guy?
Yeah, I am a cookies guy.
Oh, cookies.
Fucking love cookies.
I feel like we had this conversation before,
probably
but I don't remember.
Yeah. Growing up, my mom... Oh my God. Where did you get that?
There's a sticker that's it got stuck under my chair. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my God. They can. They can see it. They can see it.
Go in the fire. Fuck you.
It didn't go in the fire, guys.
Just the tablecloth got stuck under the chair like usual, so I was pulling it out, and there was a stickums on it.
Yeah, a sweet little sticker guy.
Yeah.
Classic. No, growing up, one of my mom's favorite treats was monster cookies, which is basically just an oatmeal cookie with M&Ms in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
I love oatmeal cookies. Some
people did raisins too.
Yeah,
but
those people are fucking monsters.
I don't mind a raisin cookie, but I have to be in a specific mood, and it's got to just be like a Honestly, an oatmeal raisin cookie I like, but I got to be ready for that.
Yeah, so like I love oatmeal cookies. Like I would take like an oatmeal cookie, but
Oatmeal
as soon as you put fucking raisins in it,
good.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Give me an oatmeal, any flavor cookie.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking down for it.
Yep. No, it was M&M's, oatmeal. Sometimes like chocolate chips or peanut butter chips as well. And, yeah, just monster cookie, dude. And it was always like big monster.
Dude, so yeah, in my family, we never really made a lot of cookies, but we made like brownies all the time. And, so my mom makes blonde brownies and does like chocolate chip butterscotch chips.
Ooh.
And those are fucking fire. I need to get that recipe before she dies.
Yeah, make sure
I'm like, yo, because that's actually her grandma's recipe. So like that's like some family shit. That's some
she dies.
Family shit. Yeah.
Yep. No, and when I was a child, we didn't really make brownies at my house very much, but I had like an aunt that made brownies, and technically she was my cousin, but
that's fair.
She was like my dad's cousin, but like my dad's age, so she was my
like,
aunt.
Yeah, but it was like your second cousin or great cousin or whatever the fuck they call those people.
Oh my god, no, Jennifer is her name. Jennifer used to make banana bread covered in cinnamon sugar on top.
Oh, I fucks with some sweetbreads.
That was also one of my favorites. When I was a young boy, it was...
You're still a young boy.
Brownies.
What are you talking about?
When I was a young child, my nickname at a certain point in my life was Brownie Boy with some of the local children.
Okay.
Because in kindergarten one time, you know, you have like this kindergarten meetup and everybody hangs out and the parents get to talk to each other because it's like, hey, I made a new friend, and they're like... Hey, let me
vet your friend.
Fucking parent a goddamn pervert or like a piece of shit, because then I'm not going to let you go to their house. Where like they do that, and there was a tray of brownies, and I was double fisting brownies, but then we wanted to play tag, so then I stuffed all of the brownies in my mouth
and played
tag with brownies in my mouth for probably like half hour. It was like I was working on those brownies for a while, because it was so just dry. But I was like, God damn, these brownies are good.
Yeah.
Because we were kind of a cookie household, so I wasn't used to brownies all the time.
That's fair.
So then it was like a little treat. But as an adult, I'm a cookie guy. But
that's fair.
Sweetbreads, I do like. Thanks, Jennifer, for those sweet
brownies.
No. Jennifer was the banana bread.
Oh, banana bread. Banana bread. Yeah.
She doesn't watch, but thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, like as an adult, I've definitely cut back hard on my sweets. Like,
for
hard.
Sure. Yeah, I get that.
And yeah, but like a cookie, I'll have like a bite or two, and then I'll give it to like my daughter or my nephew. A brownie, I'll take a bite or two, give it to somebody else.
Well, your palate is just exhausted.
Yeah.
Once you get old.
That's true. And like I don't eat cake ever. I don't eat pie ever.
Not a cake guy.
Yeah. So it's like even talking about that pecan blue pie, I was like, dude, I barely remember what pecan pie tastes like because I haven't had it in literally a decade. So it's just like, I mean, that sounds like a fun idea.
It's been a couple years for me, but I still love pecan pie.
That's fair. But like if I see a sweetbread, dude, oh my God, I'm going to fuck it up. Man. Banana bread, lemon, pumpkin.
You a muffin guy?
I don't like muffins. They're too fucking dry, though.
You got to have a nice moist one, and that is tough to find. It's tough to find.
I'd rather have a loaf than a muffin.
Yeah, it is tough to find like a good moist muffin, but they are out there.
Yeah,
and they're just out there.
Muffins are too much bread. They're too dense.
They're dense.
Yeah, so I like just a slice of a loaf. So I'm just like eating a piece of bread rather than a muffin where like I'm like, hey, can I get that muffin? They're like, sure. They hand it to me. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's so heavy.
But anyway,
and have diarrhea later.
Yeah. I'm going to be eating this for 15 minutes while I play tag.
I'm literally going to eat this muffin for the rest of the day.
Yeah, dude. That's definitely happened.
Half of it's going to
I get one of those muffins that's literally the size like this.
Yeah. Why do they make muffins so big?
And then I just fucking pick at it all day. And I don't actually eat it.
So big?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck is that? I just want like a fucking...
It's like a fucking $9 muffin.
Normal muffin sometimes. Sometimes I just want to...
Like a cupcake.
I want a cupcake-sized muffin.
Yeah, just like chicken. Nom, 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 nom.
Jumbo muffin that's this big,
But yeah,
and
no.
I made it in the backseat of my car. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
But, God damn it, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fuck.
listen about some desserts.
I don't know where that came from.
Well,
Yeah.
with that being
Let us
said,
know about those guys.
moving on.
Round
I was trying to say like in your windshield, like from heated from the sun.
yeah.
But that was going to be too much words.
4.
All right, coming back with round 4, we have Reels, Shorts, TikToks.
Nice.
Mostly just short form media.
Yeah.
Just in general.
them kids.
Yeah, them Gen
kids
Zers.
are into, you know.
But yeah, no, we were having a conversation earlier and just talking about comedians, and most of our how we find people or podcasts or something and just come through short form like reels or
Yeah.
shorts or whatever the fuck they're called on each platform because they're the exact same thing.
Yeah. Reels.
Yeah.
Reels, I think, are shorts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same shit.
But the only one I am aware of TikToks because there's a lot of like TikTok compilations that are just like, hey, we're gonna watch some TikToks and make fun of them, and that's the only time I even look at TikToks.
Did you say compilations?
Yeah,
like
compilations.
Like it's a dance move, like a plie or something?
Yeah, it's a
Compilation.
It's a compilement. Compile.
Yeah.
It's not compile. It's compile, which means gather together. Yeah,
Compilation.
Compilation.
Compilation is what people call it.
Well, it's compiling, so that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I get what you mean, but
It's fine. Hey, if you don't like English, then you can go ahead and get out.
yeah. Well, English is for pussies, so
Yes, I agree.
English is great.
Yeah,
And pussies are great. So both of those things are great. So
everything is great.
everything is actually great.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So like that's just how you find a new entertainment now is from these various forms of short form content.
Well, and honestly, too, one thing, especially like, you know, when you're busy and you're doing stuff and you have 5 minutes and you're looking at stuff like that, like it is a really catching way to explore.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like it's really it grabs you and then you can explore a new style of comedian or a new form of like entertainment on these platforms that you never thought that you'd enjoy.
Yeah.
So it is interesting
because even watching a video now, and I'm just like, 3 minutes. That's a little too short, but a little too long.
Yeah.
Like if it's like 15 minutes, I'd watch it. But if it's anywhere like under that, that's above like 2 minutes, and I'm just like, that's too short and too long at the same time.
You know what length of video I hate the most? Between 13 and 15 minutes.
Really?
It either needs to be less than 13 minutes or more than 15 minutes.
Okay, I can agree with you.
I don't know why, but I look at that number. So like, I look at that number and I look at like 13 minutes and 58 seconds or 13 minutes and 50 seconds. And I'm like, what a stupid video.
Yeah.
But then I'll see like a 16-minute video.
And you're like,
and then I'm like,
all right.
Well, I might watch that.
Yeah.
I might like that.
And like, dude, that's the thing though. It's like, it's weird how.
Like an 8-minute video? Fuck. That's,
dude, right?
5 to 8 minutes is a sweet
like, what the
spot.
fuck?
Dude. I'm like, damn, what could they be saying in 5 to 8 minutes?
You're just saying it so quick.
Fuck.
Getting there.
How can you do that?
But it's just weird that the algorithm has trained us so, like, not even secretly, but like out in the open. And everybody is just like, nah, I don't want to fucking watch that. Ooh, 30 seconds? Definitely.
Fuck that.
Yeah. It's so wild. It's so fucking wild.
And also, I don't know if you've been on this train too. Like, sometimes I'll find, like, they have so many like parts now. So it's like this reel, part one, reel, part one.
I fucking hate
reel,
that.
Part two, reel, part three. What I do is I find the part one, and if the part one catches my eye and I want to see it,
do you find the video?
then I just go to fucking YouTube and find the video.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
And it's perfect. It's like, I would rather watch this 15-minute video on this story or this 5-minute video on this story on YouTube and do the extra work to search it than try to find the fucking like part 1, part 2, part 3, because it's always so scattered in those profiles.
And even you like go to the profile, it's not like in order.
It's so hard
like,
to find.
It's like part 1, 15 videos, part 2, part 3, 30 videos, part 4, 35 videos, part 6, and you're like, wait, where the fuck's 5? Where the fuck's 5?
That video just came out, and then it's like, stay tuned to next week, and I'm like,
you're like, fuck. Yeah, that's the worst.
I'll just search it on YouTube, baby.
Yeah, the 30-second videos that are just like, hey, check out next week for the new episode. I'm like, this wasn't a fucking episode, dude.
30 seconds is not a goddamn episode, okay?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Have you seen the people on the internet right now? There's some TikTokers where it's like, I can't remember the name of it. He's like 3 hours of content in 30 seconds or whatever the fuck it is, where it's like he'll watch all the parts of these.
Yeah.
Or like the whole YouTube video, and he'll be like, this and this and this. This one was actually good. If you like this, you might want to watch it. Or he's like, this and this and this. Actually, nothing happened. This sucked.
Yeah. That's good. Little condensed bite-sized little review.
Well, and he'll do like 5 in one 30-second clip where he'll be like, don't waste your time. This one fucking sucked. This one was good. This one sucked. This is the beginning through the end. If you want to know the middle, here you go. Like, yeah. So
yeah, you know. I still haven't got up the nerve per se to get a TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm that weird. I guess we're that weird demographic that's too old but too young.
I think during COVID, I think there's a chance that I created a profile just so I could watch TikToks. Mm-hmm. But I would never make a TikTok in my life.
Yeah, well...
Maybe not never, but...
Yeah, I was like...
for a while.
Well, fun fact, we're probably going to get a TikTok account for this channel now.
Might as well, dude. We should. We should. Comment if you think we should.
Because G kept saying no, and guess what? Doesn't fucking matter anymore. We're going to do it, G.
Fuck that guy. Thanks, Paul Laughsinger, for that one.
Fuck that guy.
Nailed it.
There it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're going to inadvertently make a TikTok if we're going to start marketing through TikTok.
In a TikTok. I just...
You're not going to physically sit there and be like...
Making a TikTok.
Hey, guys, what's up? Yeah.
Hey, guys, what's up on TikTok today?
Yeah.
No, that's kind of a lot.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. But you know, what can you do?
Oh. Wrong one. There it is.
Nailed it. Chris, you should have been recording that one.
Some context, we were going to try and record the fart sound on the microphone.
We've been trying to record Chris's sweet little fart.
And then we just started trying too hard. But anyway.
Yeah, but in the future, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and anyway, let us what... fuck.
Let us what you... When you like...
That peppercini.
What you like.
Have you ever had a dream where you had a... But then you can... Then they can do you in anything you like?
But, yeah, so...
Yeah. We took a peppercini shot to wake us up a little bit, and it didn't kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Respectfully, I am still sleepy, and I'm sorry, guys. I feel like my eyes are like this when we're talking.
And it's not drugs.
And I keep yawning, and I can't freaking help it.
You should have said it. Should have said it
right now.
But anyway, let us know if you guys are fans of the short form content, or you prefer the long form, or you agree with us that. There's a weird...
You find new places. There's a good balance.
Yeah, there's a weird in-between of...
There's a nice balance.
Short and long, so...
Yeah, short and long. And
leave that in the comments. You won't...
The girth is what matters, so not the short or the long. You know
that's fair. It's how much you can stuff in the amount of time.
It's about the content. It's not about the length of the content. Yeah, the
girth of the content, not how long the content is.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Anyway, moving on to the final round.
Perfect.
The girth was the penis, right?
Yeah, we're talking about dicks at the end of that.
Final round.
And Jory, what is the final round?
The final round is etiquette spelled with a T or D?
No, well, that's not. I just can't spell how it's. Please tell me how to spell etiquette. I didn't want to look it up, and I
think you nailed it.
I think I'm close.
I don't really know how to spell either, so I think you fucking nailed it.
That's fair.
The problem was the top part. Concert etiquette.
Concert etiquette.
Concert etiquette is the final round.
So folks. I definitely wrote this, and it's from just a series. Yeah, I was like, let me turn that off real quick while you do that. That was just from a series of personal experiences.
Perfect.
At concerts. So
yeah.
I just recently went to an arena concert, which would have been my first arena concert ever. I purposely skip arena concerts. I don't like arena concerts. They're too big.
Well, yeah.
They're fucking mostly annoying. I don't like them.
Well, here's the thing about arena concerts, though. Let me counter that real fast. They're neat because normally there's like some form of like all of the stops are pulled out, so they have like a crazy light show or like. I mean, honestly,
it was the Eagles, so they didn't do any of that. They're all old and they stood in a single file line at the front of the stage.
Yeah, respectfully, don't go to an old guy arena concert, but the new age arena ones. So like, I have been to an arena Taylor Swift, not the latest tour, of course. I can't afford that, but I've been to a past one at the Ball, or the now Ball Arena. Used to be the Pepsi Center, and just kidding, Mile High. At Mile High. I've been to her at Mile High. And I've been to her at the Ball Arena. Actually, I've been to her at
Wow. But, apparently, Jory's balling.
No. But the one at Mile High, which I don't even know what the fuck that's called now, but the Broncos Stadium. Every single person got a wristband when he walked in, and it lit up. So there was a light show within the stands. With everyone's wristband.
There's like, hold up your wrist.
Yes, and then there's a fucking, and you see and even if you're not holding your wrist up, you see the like wave of lights move in the crowd, and it's actually fucking sick. And that's my only argument for arena shows. Otherwise, I'm an intimate venue person, and I like super small venues. I like to enjoy the music I like up close and personal, and I like to interact with it in that way.
What do you think your max capacity is of like biggest venue that you really, really enjoy outside of arenas? Like, where would you max?
Shit, dude. I've been to a couple concerts in the
like Red Rocks is like 9,000 or something, so it's like not big, but it's not small either.
Honestly, and for Red Rocks, again, I'm an experienced guy, so like the only reason I like Red Rocks concerts is the experience. That
because Red Rocks is fucking
that
sick.
Red Rocks, that the way the sound moves, like just the vibe of it, like it is fun. The problem with Red Rocks, people want to fight at Red Rocks a lot.
I don't know what shows you go to, but I've never had
I don't know, dude. People
maybe it's just you, man. I don't know.
It's my sweet face. People want to punch me in it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, my haircut. I got that white guy haircut. People want to punch me in the face.
He's a fucking cop. Hit him.
Yeah, but Red Rocks, everyone's always shoving and pushing, or they're too high to function. And that's
the ones that I've been to where everyone's just on too many drugs, and then like they're like having a good time, vibing, and all of a sudden they just like collapse on you.
Yeah, and
you're like, hey, you're dying. Go
both
go
in
over there.
One show, so it's like
that's okay.
And it's like the same fucking guy who's like, hey man, you pushed me, and I'm like, no, you are so high, you fell on top of my body, and I supported you so you didn't fall over. So why don't you go fuck yourself? Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I do love Red Rocks. I will say, like, whenever I go to big venues, it's for like a reason.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? It's for someone who's going to put on a show that is the right caliber for that venue.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, even though the Eagles are old guys and didn't do shit, it was a fucking awesome show. But I guess the reason I put this down was because, like, in between sets, you know, I try to go to the bathroom, and if you've been to Ball Arena, like, their fucking, like, upper decks are not movable. They're super thin.
Oh, yeah.
And you can fall over the front so easily.
Oh, absolutely.
And people just didn't get up. They just did like little...
Yeah, they're
I'm like, stand the fuck up and get the fuck out of the way.
So, like, you know, when you walk by someone, when you're sitting... Like, a movie theater is also a good example.
Yeah, movie theaters...
Where you're getting up to walk by someone, and instead of moving their legs, which is what you need them to move, they just go...
Yeah, they're just like...
And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking... Get your upper... I don't give a fuck about your upper body. Just move your stupid fucking knees.
Dude, how hard is it? Bitch. Just stand the fuck up, dude.
Man or woman, bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just stand the fuck up, dude. Don't fucking shift your legs.
Yeah, just fucking... Honestly, just go fucking... even if you shift your legs, do it better.
Dude, they can't.
They
literally can't.
Just fucking try.
Because there's not enough room. And, like, everybody around them is standing up, and then the one person sits down, and there's like, oh, you're walking past me again?
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite, though, is when it's like there's this, like, agreement where... I don't know if you ever had this. So, like, you're at these events, And there's this like agreement between the people that came together where it's like, okay, we're the 3 stand-up guys and you're the one staying seated, bitch.
Yeah.
And the staying seated person does the whole like lifts their legs and puts it over someone else's.
Yeah. They literally work harder to throw their legs over the other person.
Yeah, and then everyone else is like, okay, we're the stand-up guys because we are not going to do that much work. We're just going to stand up. And then it's like, okay, but you want to stay seated because you're stupid. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can be as stupid as you want, but yeah, we're just going to stand up. So you can do that.
But dude, like, I don't know, if I ever went to a concert with somebody and then someone's trying to, like, obviously if there's not enough room to even scoot by, then I stand up. If the person next to me isn't standing up, I literally go, fucking get the fuck up.
Oh, if they've been a stand-up guy all night, then I'll be like, oh, hey, you know, because sometimes you don't see. But if they have been trying to be a sit-down guy, I just let them figure it out. I don't give a fuck. I stand up in such a disrespectful way. I'm like, yeah, let me get out of your way, man. And I stand up and I'll do like the split leg thing where like, you know, you do this and like, so your feet are like this normally. I'll do that so that people can walk by. Because, hey, man, we're all trying to get a beer, take a piss.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all on the same page here. Everyone's trying to go take a piss or drink a beer.
Dude, yeah, and like food. And the people that don't fucking move, I'm short, but I'm dense enough that I can just move them myself. I'm just like, oh, you don't want to get up? All right, cool. And
those are my favorite
move
people.
Their legs for me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, vloop.
Those are the people where, so like normally respectfully, I'm like butt to face because I'm like, you don't want my cock in your face, respectfully. You know what I mean? But those are the people where it's like I flip around and I'll put my dick right in their face and I'll step over their legs. I'll do the over the leg so they
so they get the nice grundle snatch
of the groin, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me, and I'll just
then just fucking slip on the ground. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Give them some of that.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way.
Hey, if you're gonna be petty, I'll be petty.
Anyway,
you know what I mean.
I didn't expect to get that angry.
Yeah, well,
I got kind of angry on that. I'm like,
angry.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, hey.
The only etiquette we talked about was going to the bathroom or getting another drink. Like, we didn't talk about the rest.
Because everybody does that. Everybody has to go to the bathroom or get another drink. So everybody should be on the same page.
What we didn't talk about was, like, pit etiquette. So, like, if you're at a concert that doesn't, like, mosh or anything.
DVD extras, you write that down.
All right. Pit etiquette coming up in the DVD extras, folks.
Oh, there's so much more etiquette that I want to bitch about. But definitely
I'm spell it the same way.
Definitely.
Even though it's for sure wrong. That's how I'm spelling it.
Definitely let us know if you guys have noticed a lack of respect at concerts recently. And the fun part is,
I have.
It's not even like a young or an old thing. It's just a people thing.
Yeah, it's like a piece of shit.
Everybody doing it.
Like
it's
if
wild.
You're a piece of shit. If it's an entitlement thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that's what it is. And that's the weird part where it's like, no one is entitled to be at this concert. We're
sitting in the same fucking section. I know how much you paid for this.
We paid the same price for these seats, and we're in the same fucking section.
Yeah.
And we both should not have paid this much for this concert.
Agreed.
So, you know what I mean? Where it's like, fuck, man. We're both just lucky to be here, so quit being a piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this episode of Best of 5.
Thank you,
and as
guys.
always, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, rate us on all or any podcast network listening things, apps. I don't know what the fuck.
7 out of 7.
Yeah, 7 out of 7 that you listen to. Definitely stick around. Check us out on Friday for our DVD extras. I mumbled through that so hard.
You guys like what we do, please?
Thank you guys. We will see you on Friday. Have a good day.
Guys. See you on DVD extras.